Hi guys, we are here for yet another BookTube. Yay! Alright, so in these 2 weeks I have read 4 books started the 5th. So I have read My Plain Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is a great book. Like, you guys really need to read it. I know for some reason not everyone is a fan of the My Lady Janeys, but I love their hilarious take on historical people, or in this case, historical novels. And it's just so much fun. Like, again, this is Jane Eyre meets Ghostbusters, and in their version, Charlotte Bronte, who's the author of Jane Eyre, is friends with Jane Eyre, who is a real person in this version, and she's writing a book about her. But it's just such a fun read. Like, it's refreshing and joyful in the way that it can be with ghosts who, kind of freak people out. It's just so much fun. I highly recommend it. And then I read Smoke in the Sun by Renee Ahdieh. I really loved Flame in the Mist, and I enjoyed this book. My problem with this one was, you get to about where you have that much left, and you're going, this is a duology, right? Because I don't see how everything gets wrapped up when I don't have many pages left. And it does all get wrapped up. Like, for me, because of that, I feel like it was maybe a little rushed. But I did enjoy it. It was really good. I'm happy I read it. Yay. And then I read the latest Fairy Loot book, Grace and Fury, by Tracy Banghart. I also really enjoyed this book. I personally preferred the chapters with Serena over Nomi. Nomi, to me, is a little bit of, I guess, a brat. And I just did not enjoy her chapters. Like, if the whole book could just be Serena, I would be really happy. But I did like it. There's going to be a second book, so I am looking forward to that. It was really good. Not going into the 4th book yet. I'm currently reading Black Hearts by Nicole Castroman. This book has probably been living on my bookshelf for like over a year now, but I'm finally trying to actually start reading the books I have on my shelves I haven't read, which is, yeah. So this book is the first one, and I don't know what I'll pick up after I finish this one. I'm not very far. I've only read that much so far. But I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Alright, and then I read The Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir, sorry. I loved this book. I read it deciding to just read it and pretend like I totally remember what happened in the other 2 books, An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night. And part of the reason I did that was because when I saw Sabaa and Renee here in town, Sabaa did say she tries to write books where, you can pick it up mid-series and just read it and kind of, like, not be super lost. So I was like, what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna pick up this book and pretend like I remember what happened. And I kind of remembered what happened, but, it wasn't, like, fresh in my mind. But I still really enjoyed this book. It was really good. So I'm probably going to go a little into spoilers now, so stop watching if you don't want spoilers. Remember, you can ask me questions about anything if you want, as long as they're, not bad questions. I'll probably answer them. But yeah, stop watching if you don't want spoilers. So, this book is told through the perspective of Elias, Leia, honestly I don't know how you say her name, and Helene, who is the Blood Shriek. And so, like, each chapter kind of switches between their perspectives. Sometimes you get 2 chapters just from the Blood Shriek's perspective, And yeah, it was really, because at this point in the book, Elias is in the waiting place, and he's going to be the next soul catcher. And he is supposed to be passing Ghost through so they can move on. But he's not really doing that because, you know, he's in love with, you know, I'm going to say it, Leia. It's probably not how you say it. I apologize. If someone wants to correct me, they totally can. But he's in love with her, and he doesn't want to give her up yet, even though the magic of the waiting place, the moth, is telling him, hey, you have to give up humanity. Like, dude, forget them. I need you to be this person instead so I can actually work my magic through you and pass these ghosts on. And then Helene, aka the Blood Shriek, is, you know, she's trying to save her empire while at the same time plotting to kill the Emperor because, you know, he's a horrible, horrible person. But she's also trying to save the Empire from his mother, who is basically plotting to take over the Empire. And she does some really bad things in the beginning, like she takes his foster mother hostage and tries to kidnap Leia, and it doesn't really work out for her. And so then she's trying to undermine Cyrus, who is Elias's mother, and not again. Cyrus is kind of like one step ahead of her, because she's in league with like the King of the Jinn, the Nightbringer, but the Nightbringer is kind of like playing all sides because he's trying to find all the missing pieces to this thing called the Star, which is what is holding the Jinn hostage. And he wants to, you know, reunite all the pieces so that he can let the Jinn free. And they're all trying to stop him. And yeah, it's just a really good book. I know that wasn't super spoilery, I'm sorry. But it was just really, really, really good. And like I had on Friday before I finished it, I had like 100 pages left to go in the morning, and I was like, I don't want this book to end. And I'm so happy there is going to be a fourth book, even though we have to wait, you know, a really long time for it. But and I believe the fourth book is the last book, so hopefully everything will be totally wrapped up at that point, and it'll be awesome. And yeah, so all these books, I highly, highly recommend them. Black Hearts again, I'm enjoying it. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. I do not have the second book for it yet, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!